Bruce Wayne is dead and Jim Gordon is the brand new Batman in the pages of Batman 41 by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. So this issue began with sort of a kind of a break-in at a bank vault, and the new Batman, which is Jim Gordon in the armored suit, has to go and stop it. And one of the aspects I liked about this issue so much was the inner monologue that we got from Jim Gordon, because it's such a stark contrast to kind of Bruce's monologue, and Jim was he had like a more, I guess, lighthearted approach to being this Batman character. You know, he's fairly new at this. He doesn't know what to do with his new costume and stuff like that. There's a lot of new features that the suit actually has built into it. He has a state-of-the-art kind of blimp that's helping him out. There's like a bat blimp now, and Julia Pennyworth and a couple other people that are kind of in on the Batman project are kind of guiding him, and they're kind of like his new Team Alfred, I guess. It's kind of in their own Batcave that kind of float above the sky and help them out on their missions and stuff. And I like that dynamic. I think that was it's kind of necessary, I think, for a Batman character to have sort of an Oracle or an Alfred or a Julia Pennyworth, someone that's kind of guiding them through their objectives. But yeah, I mean, one thing I also want to note about this issue is that it had a much lighthearted humor, more lighthearted tone, I guess, overall to it. It wasn't very gloomy and dark. It was pretty fun for the most part, and it kind of dealt with some low-life kind of criminal scum that was controlling this bigger energy mass creature that was kind of destroying most of Gotham City. And what I also liked about this issue was that it set up a lot of world building. You know, it kind of set up what this new direction of the book is going to go, and I think it's a great jumping on point for new readers. I honestly do. Apart from kind of having to know that in this timeline Bruce Wayne is quote-unquote dead, he's obviously not dead forever, because there's a nice little twist at the end of this issue, which I don't want to spoil outright, because I highly recommend that you guys actually go out and pick this issue up and actually read it, because it was very good. And I am pleasantly surprised, because like I said, I didn't really like Batman Endgame all that much. I thought it was just it was too much of a roller coaster for me. It had too much of like a high and an up and a down, and then it was just all over the place. But this issue was very good, and the arc seems to be starting off pretty well, so I'm gonna give this one an 8.5. Sound off with your thoughts on this issue down below, and if you like this review, be sure to check back next month for more written reviews on the DCU titles on hybridnetworkyt.com.